Hello, children. It is time to go over your homework. This is the Math 7A online homework number 3. We were pulling marbles out of a bag. Each one of these will get a fractional answer. First thing you want to do is figure out how many marbles are in the bag, right? So for number 1, we've got 12 white, 6 red, and 8 blue. So I would do the 8 plus 12 is 20, plus 6 is 26. I'm going to write that down. So a white marble, well, there's 12 white marbles out of the 26 total. We can divide that by 2 to simplify down to 6 over 13. A red or a blue marble means me, us, me, myself, and I, want these two combined, the 6 and the 8. For there's 14 that are red or blue. So it's 14 out of 26. And of course, can be cut in half to 7 out of 13. Not blue is the same concept as red or blue. It's the red or the white, everything that's not blue. 12 plus 6 is 18, so there's 18 marbles that are not blue out of the 26. Cut that in half to simplify down to 9 over 13. All right, the bag of marbles for number 2 has 10 gray, 12 brown, and 8 orange. Now it says here the chance of picking two marbles with replacement, one at a time. So I'm picking 2 marbles and putting them back. So I'm going to get 2 fractions. So when I say 2 orange, the first pick, there's 8 oranges out of the total of, let's see, 10, 22, 30. 8 out of 30. And the second pick, since it's the same color, will be the same, 8 out of 30. When I multiply, I'm going to get 64 out of 900. So I know I can divide by 2 to simplify because of this one, and 2 again because of that one, since I can simplify to 4 over 15. So I divide by 4. 64 divided by 4 is what? 16, right? 900 divided by 4 is going to be 225. There's your simplified answer. 1 brown, 1 gray. There are 12 brown out of the 30 total. And then 1 gray, that's 10 out of the 30. For 120 out of 900. And right away I say I can simplify this by crossing out the zeros at the end to 12 over 90. And again, I can divide those by 3, right? So 12 divided by 3 is 4. 90 divided by 3 is 30. So 4 out of 30. Oh God, I can go farther because it's even. So I can do divide by 2 to get to 2 over 15. Sorry, that's like slanting sideways, but my hand is hitting the, it's the old projector, the overhead projector thing. That's what I'm using to balance my phone on. Here we go. Not gray twice. Well, 20 of them are not gray, so it's 20 out of 30 times 20 out of 30, because each pick is the same odds. So that's 400, and 30 times 30 is 900, so that simplifies down to 4 over 9. That one was fun. 1 orange, 1 brown. Orange is 8 out of 30. Brown is 12 out of 30. 8 times 12 is 96. 30 times 30 is 900. Blah. I can definitely... I'm going to go back here and cross-simplify, because I can get rid of the 6 in this, because that's 2 6s, and that is 5 6s. And then chop those in half, 4 and 15. 4 times 2 is going to be 8. 15 times 5, that's 75. So 8 out of 75 is the odds that I'd pick an orange one, put it back in the bag, and then pull out a brown one. Okay, now I got wicked on you guys and asked you to pick 3 marbles. So I've got 4 black, 3 silver, 7 swirl, and 6 sparkle. 4 and 3 makes 7. 7 and 7 is 14. Plus 6 more is going to be 20 total marbles. That is my total. And so I'm going to get 3 fractions. What a jerk. Okay, here we go. 3 black. So that's 4 out of 20. Times 4 out of 20. Times 4 out of 20. 4 times 4 is 16, and 16 times 4 is 64. 20 times 20 is going to be 400, and 400 times 20 is going to be 8,000. In my head, I know this is 1 over 5, so my simplified fraction is going to be all ones on tops. 5 times 5 is 25, times 5 is 125. Okay, 3 silver or swirl. So silver or swirl, there's 10 of them altogether, so that's 10 out of 20. And I'm going to pick 3 times. 10 times 10 is 100, times 10 is 1,000. And 20 times 20 is 400, times 20 is 8,000. And that, I can cross out the zeros, and I just get 1 out of 8. Not sparkle 3 times. Well, this is like a subtraction problem. There are 6 sparkle. If I take 6 away from 20, there are 14 left that are not sparkle. So that's going to be 14 3 times. Ew. I don't know that off the top of my head. So sometimes it's fun to pull out a calculator and do 14 times 14 times 14, which is 2,744. No wonder I didn't know that off the top of my head. And I already know that 3 20s is 8,000. For simplification, I know I can divide this by 2, that by 2, that by 2. So I can really divide by 8. So check it out. I'm going to divide the 2,744 by 8, and I get 343 over 8,000 divided by 8 is 1,000. So that's for C. Then the last one, I'm going to do silver, swirl, sparkle. So there's 3 silver out of 20, 7 swirl out of 20, and 6 sparkle. Okay. So 3 times 7 is 21. 21 times 6 is going to be 120, and plus 6 more, so 426 over 8,000. Now, looking back at my beginning fractions, I can't simplify either of these, so this is the only thing that's going to be chopped down. They're both even. That'll give me 3 out of 10, so all I have to do is cut this in half. Half of 120 is 60, half of 6 is 3. Half of 8,000 is 4,000. And that is your online homework number 3 solutions. Have a great rest of your day.